morning to you this fine morning, or afternoon, or evening, or whatever it is wherever you live. It could be today, it could be tomorrow. That's the joy of knowing you could be listening from right here in the United States today or in Australia tomorrow. Only it's still today here. Oh, don't even try to figure it out because I know it just boggles my own brain. Now, I'm coming to you today from the stage because I know you secretly wish you had a magic wand. You could wave across your life and poof, make you into a new person. Well, you do. Let me tell you a story that always has the power to keep me moving forward. The story begins with some tough words. You will never walk again, Ray. I'm so sorry. The year was 1873, and the boy was just 7 years old, stricken by polio. Well, Ray decided to prove them wrong. He couldn't imagine a life without being able to run and play through the beautiful Indiana countryside. He had no one to tell him how that might happen, since he had been orphaned at age 5, so he had to figure it out for himself. Well, a doctor had suggested leg exercises might work, so he created a strict regimen of leg exercises, and he put his legs through Ray's workout every day, many times a day, for weeks, for months. I will walk, and not only that, I'm gonna run again. You'll see, you'll all see, Ray answered with determination in his voice, even as tears mixed with sweat on his face. The 1800s was not a good time, not that there's ever a good time, to contract polio. Most of those who survived the ravaging disease ended up crippled and stuck in wheelchairs or in heavy iron leg braces. Those were the lucky ones. The unlucky ones spent the rest of their lives in an iron lung. Well, Ray Urey was among the lucky ones. His bout with polio left him stuck in a wheelchair with heavy iron braces and the voice of his doctor sounding in his head. You will never walk again, Ray. So he pushed. He pushed through pain. He pushed through fear. And he pushed through daily discouragement by keeping his eyes on the goal, walking. Finally, the day came when he was able to walk away from his wheelchair. Then he left his metal braces behind. Ray Urey could walk. Now that alone was an incredible victory, but his accomplishments only made him hunger for more. He developed more exercises and worked out diligently. As a young boy, soon he was running, then he was jumping. He jumped for the sheer joy of jumping. He jumped because he could. He kept jumping and jumping and jumping, and then he set his goals even higher, becoming a competitive athlete in track and field. He graduated from Purdue University in 1897 with many medals. Yet there was more to be accomplished. The Olympics had just restarted in 1896, so Ray set his sights on competing in 3 events. You may not recognize them because they're no longer Olympic events. The standing high jump, the standing long jump, and the standing hop, step, and jump. Just think of our current jump events without the running start, and you'll be able to envision what he did. Ray prepared for them with the same determination and tenacity that got him out of his wheelchair. His trip to the Paris Olympics resulted in 3 gold medals. In the remaining 8 years of his Olympic competition, he collected 7 more. That's right, 10 gold medals. Ray Urey became known as the human frog because of his amazing power and his once shriveled legs. No other Olympian in history has won as many gold medals without losing a single competition. Even Carl Lewis silvered once, but not Ray Urey. His legacy is much greater than his ability to jump, however. His legacy for you today is that he has given you your magic wand. What do you do when people tell you something can't be done? Do you give up and quit? Do you let them win over you? Do you let someone else determine your future? It's easy to do sometimes, but Ray the human frog reminds you of the power of persistence. He worked hard. He never quit. He sweated, he cried, he pushed, he decided as a boy that he was in charge of his future, and no one else was ever going to tell him what he could or could not do. Your magic wand is belief and determination. Ray believed in himself and saw himself walking and running and winning. He believed he could, and he did. I hope that today you determine where your life goes. I want you to believe in yourself enough to keep on working for your goals and dreams. And hey, I'll see you in a couple of days.